Have you ever wondered why Anansi, the trickster god of West African folklore, has such a tiny waist? Meet Anansi, a central character in countless tales spun across the African diaspora. His reputation as a trickster is as renowned as his distinctive physical attributes, the most intriguing of these, his peculiarly tiny waist. It's not just an aesthetic detail, but a key feature that has its roots in the rich tapestry of African storytelling. Stay tuned to uncover the mysteries behind Anansi's intriguing physical attributes. The story behind Anansi's tiny waist is as fascinating as the character himself. Once upon a time, Anansi was invited to a feast. Being the greedy spider he was, he couldn't resist the allure of the delicious food spread out before him. He wanted to eat everything, but there was just too much to consume in one sitting. So, Anansi devised a cunning plan. He tied a rope around his waist and fastened the other end to a pole. As he ate, his belly expanded and the rope around his waist tightened, causing it to become smaller and smaller. By the end of the feast, Anansi had eaten so much that his waist was tiny, forever marked by his insatiable greed. It's a humorous and illustrative tale, reminding us of Anansi's cunning and appetite. And that, my friends, is how Anansi got his tiny waist, a symbol of his greed and cunning. But what about Anansi's bald head? Ever pondered over this striking feature? You see, Anansi wasn't always without a full head of hair. Quite the contrary, he was known for his lustrous locks. So, what happened? Well, let's dive into one of the many tales spun around our cunning friend. It all began on a day quite like any other when Anansi found himself in a rather sticky situation with a swarm of bees. Now, Anansi, being the trickster that he is, thought he could outsmart these buzzing creatures. Unfortunately for him, the bees were not so easily fooled. In retaliation, the bees stung Anansi, specifically targeting his head. The pain was unbearable, causing Anansi to scratch and scratch until not a single hair was left on his head. From that day forward, Anansi was bald. Thus, Anansi's bald head serves as a reminder of the time he was outwitted, a rare occasion indeed. Now let's turn to Anansi's 8 legs, another peculiar feature of this folkloric figure. The tales of Anansi often depict him as a spider, complete with 8 nimble legs. The number 8 in this context is not arbitrary. It holds a deeper meaning, intricately woven into the fabric of Anansi's character. The 8 legs are said to represent Anansi's craftiness, his cunning, his ability to weave intricate webs of deception and manipulation. Just as a spider uses its legs to spin a web, Anansi uses his wits and words to spin tales and plots, ensnaring others in his machinations. These stories are not just about a spider and his 8 legs, but a reflection of the complex human nature, our propensity for trickery, and the consequences of our actions. Anansi, with his 8 legs, serves as a reminder of the intricate webs we weave with our own actions and words. Anansi's 8 legs, therefore, symbolize his craftiness and cunning, traits that he's well known for. Have you ever noticed how long and thin Anansi's limbs are? They weren't always this way. Anansi was once a spider with limbs of irregular length and thickness. However, everything changed after a memorable encounter with a long-legged stork. The stork, known for its patience and endurance, challenged Anansi to a test of stamina, a game that lasted for days. In an attempt to win, Anansi stretched his limbs to match the stork's, pushing his body to its limits. But as the challenge went on, Anansi's legs grew thinner and longer. He didn't win the challenge, but he gained something far more valuable, his long, thin limbs. It was a testament to his ability to adapt and survive, to change his very form to meet the challenges that life presented him with. And that's the story behind Anansi's long and thin limbs, a testament to his ability to adapt and survive. Anansi's physical features aren't just unique, they tell a story. His tiny waist isn't just a detail, it symbolizes his cunning ways. His bald head isn't simply a characteristic, it represents his knack for trickery. His 8 legs aren't just for show, they are a reflection of his multifaceted wit, and his long, thin limbs are not an anomaly. They signify his adaptability and survival instincts. So, remember, the next time you come across Anansi's story, every aspect of his appearance has a tale to tell. A tale of cunning, trickery, wit, adaptability, and survival. If you've enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of Anansi with us and found his symbolism as fascinating as we do, we'd love for you to hit the like button. It tells us that you appreciate the effort we put into uncovering these intriguing tales, and it helps us reach out to more curious minds like yours. And if you're hungry for more stories that delve into the depths of mythology and symbolism, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Each subscription motivates us to dig deeper and bring more such captivating narratives to you. So, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. Remember, every like and subscription helps us bring more such intriguing tales to you. So don't hold back and let's continue this journey of discovery together.